Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Hillip, and welcome to Infinite Loops. So this is the way the module looks. We've got a black circle with a series of flashes that's going to be happening, and we have a possibility of 6 different letters that we're going to be submitting here. This is all going to be starting off with A, and that's going to be essentially what you're going to do. Now, it's very important that you do not interact with this module quite yet, because the second you start typing in a word, the second you start messing around with the keys, you will have 3 seconds. It will be 3 seconds after you stop interacting with it. That's when it will submit. It's very important to note down. So this module is a bit interesting. So there's going to be a 6-letter word flashing in Morse code on loop, and there will be no indication on when one letter ends and one begins, and there will be no indication on when the word loop ends. So essentially, this is what's going to be happening here. Is our goal is we're going to be trying to deduce the possible words that we have, and there's quite a few words that you can use. All of these, I believe, are based off of not exactly all based off of the extended password, but there are a couple that are definitely from it. So this is what's going to be happening with this module, and what we're going to be trying to do is we're going to be trying to find some different possibilities of words or letters that we can use, and we can try and cross off as many things as we can. That's essentially going to be the goal here. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a look, and we're going to try and figure out what the sequence looks like, and we're going to be trying to get the whole sequence without any problems. We will know when the sequence loops, and we will hopefully be able to figure out some things here. Also, for those of you who do know the reference to the flavor text, I applaud you. It is a classic Stanley Parable reference. And by the way, I would highly recommend playing the Ultra Deluxe stuff. Mad funny. It's great. So let's get right into this. So we have a dash, 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 dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, 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 dash. I believe we're back to the loop. Then dot, 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 dot. I believe there was only 3 dots. Let me check that. There's going to be a dash right there. Dash, 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 dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dash. Okay, yes, so we have our loop now. So this is going to be our entire method that we're looking at right here. This is where this entire thing moves around, and this is actually going to be a very interesting case, I will say immediately. So one of the things that I like to do with this is I like to eliminate any sort of words that would basically be impossible, or excuse me, letters that would basically be impossible to sort of form. And what we can start off with is we can start off with a common case of X's, for example. Let's try and see what we can do with this. So let's take a look at X's and let's see if we can figure out anything that we can do with this. And by the way, if you don't know Morse code at this point, this manual does not provide Morse code, but if you happen to know how this works, this wouldn't be too bad. I will leave a Morse code on the side. I'm actually just going to get a screenshot of it real quick, and we'll put it in front of the module here. So let's do this. It does not consider numbers, by the way. Just going to leave it here, though. So let's leave this on the side here for you. And let's get back into the module here. So what we want to do is I like to start off with X, and there is actually a possibility of us having X right down here. X is represented by a dash, dot, dot, dash. But let's see what happens afterwards. What we want to do is we want to figure out cases where we can essentially try and follow. And this can be a bit tricky. So let's take a look. After the X for axions, it has to have a dot, dot for the India. That is not possible. So that's going to be marked with a red. So expend has to have a dash afterwards. It has to have a dot dash dash. That does not have it after the X. Then fixate. Now it has an X. It has an A afterwards, being the dot dash. However, it needs to have a dash afterwards with the tango. This does not make sense. So next, we figured out that we can't have the I next to it because there has to have 2 dots. So that's going to be a marking off hexing. Xenons. Now, this actually might be an interesting one. So we have dash dot 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 dash dot dot dash for the X-ray, then E for the dot, then dash dot for the November. Okay, that's very promising. But we need to have a dash immediately afterwards because the O is going to be 3 dashes. Xenons is not possible. Same thing with Yankee. Xylos has to have a Yankee afterwards. It needs to have a dash afterwards after the dash dot dot dash. It has a dot after the dash dot dot dash. So that's going to be A, not possible. Okay, good. So we've already eliminated quite a few words here. Let's take a look and see what else we can do here. Perhaps we can take a look at Zulu, and let's see what we can do with a couple of these, since we can do it right here. This is the only possible spot for this one. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So we can't do Quebec afterwards. Quebec after the Zulu has to be a dash dash dot dash. That's just not happening. So we can't do ports. Now remember, we don't know where we are in this word. It can be anywhere in the word. So remember that this does loop around to the beginning. So that's where that's where the Quebec came into play here. Next up is going to be zigged. A dot dot needs to be after the Zulu. In this case, it's not. Doesn't work. Same thing with Zodiac. There is no dash after the Zulu, so that's not going to work. And then Lazuli. Now, immediately, I don't even need to think about this one. Lazuli is not possible simply because of the fact that we have a bunch of dashes beforehand. Alpha needs to have a dot dash beforehand, so we cannot have that possible. Let's take a look at something else that we can do. Maybe a dot dash 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 would be interesting. Maybe a Juliet. So I'm just going to put a dot right in front of here, just as a sign of looping. Let's move that to something like that. A dot dash 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 would be interesting for a Juliet. There's a couple of Juliets that we can get rid of here. Can't have any can't have any dots afterwards, so that gets rid of Jex, that gets rid of inject, that gets rid of jacked, that gets rid of jigsaw, and that gets rid of logjam. A lot of words that we just got rid of right there. That's perfect. Next up, kilo. Kilo is possible to happen right here. But let's see what we can do with this. Kilo. Bunker. This does not make sense because we have a dot for the echo afterwards, but we need a dot dash dot when we loop back around. The Romeo is not possible to appear there. So that's going to be no for bunker. Nuking. The N doesn't work. I can already tell that ahead of time. Ooh, hold on. Musket? No, the uniform doesn't work. Musket is dash dot dash, then dot. Then the tango doesn't work immediately afterwards. So that's not going to work. Komodo. Ooh, hold on. Komodo. Dash dot dash. No, that doesn't work immediately, because we need to have a dash afterwards, so that's not going to work. Kayaks also doesn't work because of the fact that we don't have the ability to have two Ks present at all. That's just not possible, so we can already eliminate that. Or hold on. I'm actually missing something here. Let's go back. Let's go back a step. No, I'm right. Okay, so yeah, we can't do that. I thought for a second I was able to do K in another position, but we're not. Then next up, yanked. Dash dot dash, then dot for the echo, then a dash dot dot. We don't have that for delta. That's not going to work. Okay, and we already have a lot of our list eliminated here. Can we do Quebec at all? That's another one that we can get rid of a couple things here. That's only actually one though. And in this case, dash dash dot dash. No, we cannot. So we cannot do that. And this is kind of what you want to do, is you kind of just want to be able to eliminate words that are just simply not possible to appear, get rid of some of these weird ones. Like, for example, let's try to see if we can do Yankee somewhere. Okay, yeah, actually, we cannot do Yankee anywhere. That's actually really important to note down. We don't have a dash dot dash dash. No, we don't have that. So that's going to be getting rid of all Yankee possibilities here. So let's get rid of all of those. And already, that's a lot that we've already gotten rid of. How about Victor? Okay, we can potentially get rid of a couple of Victors here, but we actually have the possibility of having a Victor right here, a dot dot dash. So let's follow it and let's see what we can do here. And there's no other spots for that, so we can't do that. Devoid does not work. It needs to have a dash 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 afterwards. Not going to work. Overdue. Oh, hold on. We actually might be onto something here. Ooh. I think actually we might have just found our word here. I think overdue actually might be the winner chicken dinner. So let's say we follow this. So let's do this. I believe this is it. So we have, for example, and I'm actually going to bring this dot back to the beginning over here, back to the end. So we have a dash dash dash. Then we have I'm actually going to bring this right over here. Let's bring this back. So we have a dash 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 for that Oscar at the beginning. Then we have a dash dash, a dot 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 dash. Then we have a dot. Then we have a dot dash dot. Then we have a dash dot dot, and just like that, okay. Let's take a look and let's see if this makes sense. So Oscar is dash dash dash. Okay. Victor is dot 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 dash. Victor. Dot is an echo. Romeo is going to be a dot dash dot. Delta is going to be a dash dot dot. And Oscar is going to be a dash dash dash. Our word is overdue. That's all you really want to do with it, is you want to find sort of those rarer characters that will appear, and some of the longer ones ideally. That's why I was going after X-Ray, Yankee, Zulu, Victor. Characters that generally have 4 characters that are very rare cases where they can apply is going to be sort of how you want to work with this module. So we have found our answer. Our answer is going to be overdue, and let's input this into the module. Let's be quick about it though, because we have to have it done, and we have to be quick about it with submitting in this case, but it shouldn't be too bad. So let's go over O V E R overdue. Let's give it a couple seconds to submit. And just like that is a solved module. So let's go over one more example. This module can be a bit tricky, but essentially this is kind of what you want to do with it. There really is no efficient way of doing it, in my head at least, I think. But it's just all about kind of just eliminating possible options and kind of just being able to focus on like the last few that you have left. It's finding characters that simply cannot happen, or simply it just cannot happen with the sequence that they're in. And that's just the process of elimination. It's really not that bad of a concept to do, and it's also important to find the loops that you're working with here. So yeah, that's going to be very, very important to note down. So let's take a look at another one, at our last one for this tutorial. The module itself is not bad, and it's quite a simple concept. However, it definitely can be a bit tricky to find some of the words that you're looking, some of the letters that you're looking for. So let's start noting down our sequence here. We have dash, dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dash, dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dash. I think I'm looping. Yeah, I'm looping at this point. I need to make sure. Dot, 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 dot. I need to count how many dots that is. Dot, 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 dash, dot, dot, dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 dots. Okay, yep. Okay, that's actually a lot for us, and that actually gives us the possibility of eliminating a bunch here. This is going to be our entire loop right here, and we can definitely take advantage of a lot of this stuff here. So this is going to be a bit of a different case, where there were a lot of characters that could have been possible. Now there's going to be a lot of characters that simply are impossible here, just solely because of how many dashes there are, how little dashes there are actually, and how many dots there are. So I'm actually not even going to worry about focusing on the dots. I'm going to worry about trying to eliminate as many words as I can based off of some of the characters like Zulu, Yankee, Whiskey, some characters that are just simply not even going to be remotely possible to appear at all. So let's start doing that. So Zulu here. So Zulu, match case that I didn't have on. I hate that it does that. So let's get rid of all of the Zulus. That's just simply not possible. Let's get rid of all of the Yankees. We had a couple of those. Let's get rid of all of these guys. And as you can see, with this process, you can essentially try and eliminate as many words as you can. Quebec is not possible. We also have, what else is not possible? X-ray is not, X-ray is possible. Hold on. That's not true, because we have the possibility of 2 X-rays potentially appearing here. So let's hold off on that. We have golf is not possible. Let's get rid of a couple of those. That's going to be quite a few here. Lovely, lovely. Kilo is not possible. A couple of those words. Oscar is not possible. That's going to get rid of a lot, definitely. Huge. And as you can see, we can eliminate a lot very quickly. Victor is not possible. Victor is actually no. It is possible. It's a very rare case of being dot 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 dash over at the end. So let's not check that off yet. Juliet is not possible. Does that help though? It does. It gets rid of 2 of them for us. What else can we get rid of here? Charlie is not possible. Get rid of you, and you. W is not possible. Dot dash dash, not possible. Else with a couple things. Any Lima or Foxtrot? Foxtrot or Lima might be possible. We don't know exactly yet. Let's keep looking. Papa is not possible. Sort of expend. And at this point, we pretty much can have a rough idea of what we're looking at here. Okay, so let's start looking around and let's see what else we can potentially get rid of. And at this point, we pretty much just want to start looking at words. Yeah, I think at this point we're going to want to start looking at just kind of just testing words. Oh, Mike is not even possible. That gets rid of you and you. Perfect. Yeah, we're not allowed to have Mike. And I think at this point, I think we've done enough. I think that that would be good. And now we can pretty much just start testing words. And one of the words that I kind of want to start with, and at this point, actually, one of the things that you can also do is you can also take a look at the amount of dash counts. There's only possible to have 3 dashes present in it. So what we can also do is we can also get rid of characters that have more than 3 dashes present in them. That's going to be another way that we can actually help us here. Brutal is a dash dot dot dot. Dot dash dot and then dash and then dot dot dash dot. There is a dash in and there's a dash in Bravo. There's a dash in Romeo. There's a dash in Uniform. There's a dash in Tango. Actually, there's a dash in all of these characters in Brutal, so that's just not going to work. Fixate. Dash in Foxtrot. Dash in X-Ray. Dash in Alpha. Dash in Tango. Not going to work. Nebula. Dash in November. Dash in Bravo, dash in Uniform, dash in Lima, not you, and Alpha as well, so that's just not going to work. Now, dash into the 2 Romeos and Alpha. This is possible, but the way that they're structured kind of concerns me. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I think I see it, actually. Hold on. I think it is Sierra. I actually want to say that Sierra might be our winner, chicken dinner here. So let's highlight that blue, actually. Hold on. I believe we actually have our winner here. And this is going to actually be a little bit of reorganizing. So let's move this to the front. It's a dot 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 for we want to move this actually to the front. Yeah. So dot 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 for Sierra. Dot dot for India. Dot for Echo. Dash dot dash. Dot dash dot for Romeo. Dot dash dot for Romeo. Dot dash for Alpha. And as you can see, based off of those things that I was mentioning beforehand, dot 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 is indeed Sierra. Dot dot is indeed India. Dot is indeed Echo. Dot dash dot is Romeo. Dot dash dot is Romeo. And that's going to be an alpha. So we're going to be submitting alpha into the module, Sierra into the module. Sierra. And now we're going to be able to solve this module. Sierra. Let me make sure to get it in. Sierra. Now let's wait for it to submit. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.